Greetings, everyone. I'm Spiritualist K777. I'm here for all my Aquarius people and Aquarius people. I'm here to give you some collectively messages for the month of August here. And one thing I want to do before I get started and get in the cards to give us these selective and collective messages, I just want to point out a quality about Aquarius people is like they Aquarius people always pretty much have like an open mind on different situation. It could be friends, family, work. They always keep an open mind about things. And where someone is looking at something in a derogatory way or in a negative way, Aquarius people always have a different approach. They always try to look at things, and I wouldn't say always look at things in a positive way, but they have an open mind about it. They're not so quick to say, oh no, what you see, I see different, and that's just having an open mind and having your own opinion about it instead of going off of the conversation or the communication um, that's presented in front of you. So with that, as I always say, I respect having an open mind, Aquarius. I really respect that. So let's just see what the cards have to say collectively and selectively for all my Aquarius people out here. Let's just see. We're going to pull this card here right off the top. So this right here is the Emperor, and this right here is a Major Arcana card. And this Emperor here is in the reverse to me, Aquarius people. And with this right here type of energy here, this is energy of like problems with planning. And I'm sensing that maybe you had some planning, and this I'm just saying, I'm just not saying because this may not resonate for all my Aquarius people. Say, for instance, that you had some planning going on concerning like how you budget your books, and maybe the plan you came up. I'm just saying you came up $1,000 short, but you had to figure out a way to rob Peter to pay Paul. So if this is the case where some planning was like poor in planning, just know that just was just a learning lesson if you experience anything like this. And it could be just another example. It could be a planning where you like the car that you want. This is just the example, Aquarius people. The car that you want, you no longer want it because of all the problems that you didn't know that occur in a car. Because some people get a car and some people don't realize some cars require more money to get fixed than others. So I'm just saying that just hypothetically, and that's just an example. So with that, again, the planning may be off because you wasn't expecting to be paying so much money for getting work done on it or getting services done on it. So again, if the planning didn't go the way you wanted to go, I always say just rethink the plan and go accordingly. What's gonna work for you? Let's see what else we have here, Aquarius people. We pull this card here, and this is in the reverse of me, and this right here is the Three of Cups. And with this Three of Cups energy in the reverse of me, this is like saying right here, like maybe it's not no support. So for instance, say for instance this is you and maybe the other two people that's in, maybe it's you and your kids, or you and your husband, or you and your boyfriend, or your wife, however it may be. The support is not there like it should be. And if this is the case, again, this is not like I wouldn't say this is like fully negative energy, but this is something that need to be discussed so it can work for you. So if it's something that you need support on, it could be bills, it could be, again, it could be car, it could be house. This need to be open for discussion so everyone can get their orders together and know what they have to do and which way they have to go on things moving forward. I'm just saying, Aquarius people, that's just was the example, and that's the example that came up in my head. And if you know, and if you are, because everyone know their situation, if you have some situations that's going on like that, again, discussion, communication is the key. Don't get emotional about it. Don't take things personal. Don't take things like, oh, I feel like I need to, withdraw from this, or I'm gonna leave the family, or I'm gonna leave this situation. No, open up your mouth and discuss what you need to discuss. If it's from an adult child to your spouse to your kids, discuss it, make it make sense for you so they'll know which way you coming from and the support you need to move forward. I'm just saying, everyone's situation is different. I always say that. And one situation is just alike. So let's see for the selective and collective for my Aquarius people. This right here say misfortune, death, sudden change, transformation, or an ending. Much of this card's meaning depends upon what's its next to do. So with this right here, Aquarius people, with this right here, it's like if it's the death of something, just know that, as I always say, be prepared for the unprepared. Maybe it's the death of something good to transpire and open up. I'm just saying, hypothetically, this is only an example. Say for instance that maybe you paying like a huge amount of money for where you live at, or your mortgage is like super high, but you've been paying it. You've been robbing Peter to pay Paul. You've been robbing credit cards to get $5 in there to clear this, or whatever the case may be. And now it's gonna come to the end, so you can, maybe the bank gonna refinance, or they gonna reloan it, and it can come down to the price within the range that you can pay. So if that's the case, that'll work well for you, because it's no sense in buying something, or I'm just saying, this is just me saying, and you're on a budget and it's not within your budget or within your range to pay. I'm just saying, that's just me saying, don't come from me. I'm just saying, some people do things differently. Some people are going by they're going by Lexus but can't afford the notes, but for maybe so many months. I'm just saying, so it's just all about using wisdom with it, Aquarius people. How you do and how you move. I'm just saying, everyone is different, so I'm not saying everyone is the same. Just how you move on it. This right here is the 5 of diamonds. It says a change for the better, a birth, or good news for a child, which is good. And good time to start new projects. Good luck, laughter. This card shows the subject surrounded by friends, fortune, and happiness. And if this is the case, that's good. Like everything, as I said with this right here card, this Ace of Spades here, misfortune or death and sudden change is going to be a change for the good. Maybe, hypothetically, maybe you may be getting back some money that's owed to you. Maybe some back tax money is coming to you. You've been waiting for a long time, maybe a year, 2 years for some taxes. Maybe you had to pay off something that was that has been a long time coming. Maybe it took you more than 5 years to pay for something, and now you may be reaping funds for it. So just expect some good news behind whatever this change is, because they always say when something bad happens, something good gonna come around. So if that's the case, be sitting on expectancy, expecting something good to come. Expect it like yesterday, Aquarius people. Let's see what else these cards have to say selectively and collectively for all my Aquarius people out there. And as I'm doing this, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. This right here is the wolf. And it says here, it say beware who you trust. Beware who you trust, Aquarius people. And with this, what I'm getting from this, what the universe is telling me with this right here, beware even of the closest people. I'm just saying, beware of the closest, because that's what I'm feeling in this right here. Beware of the closest people that you trust. Beware of information that you give them, because sometimes, I'm just saying, Aquarius people, sometimes it could be the person that's closest to you. Some information don't need to be shared to them. I'm just saying, I'm just gonna give you an example that's coming to my mind. Maybe just say, for instance, like I said, maybe you had something that you had to pay off for a long time, long time. They know about it, so now it's paid off. Hold that information. Hold that information. Don't go telling everyone right now. Just hold on to it, and then the universe may tell you when you can share it with everyone and have that celebration, because again, some of the closest to you don't need to know that you done paid this loan off that's been over your head, that's been causing you to have to work overtime so you can make that money to make sure it get paid, whatever the case may be. You know the situation better than I do. So with that, Aquarius people, excuse me because I have sinuses going on. With that, that's all I have for my Aquarius people. Remember to let your light shine and your energy guide you to your positive destination, Aquarius people. And Aquarius people, remember that the universe is on your side. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, thumbs up this video. Please check out the description box for any personal one-on-ones. They're more tailored and detailed to your situation. Take care, be safe, and until next time, I'm Spiritualist K777. Love, love, love all my Aquarius people out there.